Welcome back to Ace Combat 3 Electro Beer. Today we take a sip of alcohol only to get 5,000 volts.
Can I just say real quick, every time this starts up and we see the whoosh, I just expect it to go, I want to take you for a ride. Oh shit.
The guy that Park was talking with and who was kind of
over the years, director Narancia has received multiple heart transplants.
His name is Nascimento. Anyway, he had a heart attack and died.
I just called him Narancia. The cause of death has been declared to be the runaway malfunction of an automatic regulation program in the artificial hearts network. Interested parties are in a state of uproar. Considering the possibility of terrorism, large-scale internal investigations are in progress within the... Hey, I have a question.
Yeah,
if somebody has an artificial heart and you write their name in the death note, will that still kill them?
Ooh, good question.
Death note, you could wait. Death note, you can kill people in other ways.
Well, I mean, if you just write their name without anything further.
Oh, I don't know. I wonder.
How long were you there?
Yeah.
Oh wait, Gabe played Park. That's right.
Yeah.
The star of UPEO is all yours. Burn Usea to nothing with your revolution.
No, this is Park basically telling Dijon, he's like, then, the only one left standing amongst General and Neucom's ashes will be me. Doing the whole Nero Burns type deal. So basically, Dijon is about to launch a thing, is about to have something happen.
He's starting a pretty big project.
Because
he's trying to get it off the ground.
Because the president of General Resources died, and there's no delegate for peace anymore because Clarkson's dead, basically tensions between Neucom and General Resources are literally hours from blowing over into full-scale war. So, Park, being aware of this, and knowing that basically he has nowhere to go, if, anything were to happen to UPEO, like what the General Resources guy said, it's getting a little bad. So he's like, you know what, Dijon, do what you gotta do, whatever. If you want to blow everything up, that's whatever. That's cool, that's fine. I'm just gonna chill. And in this, I get to pilot a new plane. It's so cool. It's called the Orsinus. Oh,
I know.
Yeah, I was looking at those stats. Everything's good except for one that I couldn't read.
I know that this is what the other routes are for, but it's so weird that in this route, Neucom doesn't have any actual characters at all.
Yeah, not really. Aside from a couple who were reported at the beginning of the game, yeah, you don't really fly with Neucom pilots until.
But you don't even talk to them. You don't even see them, the people actually doing anything.
Oops, hang on.
I missed my line too.
It's no, you're fine.
Commencing jamming.
All right. So, as you can see, I'm showing off the Orsinus. It looks like an orca.
Look at that shape.
It looks like an orca. Yep, pretty cool. It's has the has the mixed elements of a SR-71 Blackbird and of an orca. Yeah. And Reyna at the beginning, I know you missed your line, but she said that it feels weird that we're flying these planes even though they still have Neucom liveries. Now, why would we be flying planes attacking a general resource facility area with Neucom livery on the planes? Well, basically, Park has forced us into what is called a false flag operation. A false flag operation is a military operation in real life where you... I don't want to say it's commonplace, but there are a lot of incidents that have happened through history. The start of the Spanish-American War, where the boat got sunk. Forgot the name of it. Most recently, most recently in an incident that happened over there in Russia at an embassy. A lot of a lot of things kind of point to those operations being false flag, where a country will, hire outside private military or within their own military, suit up some guys in some outfits and have them attack their own country and, kind of
the jamming's
rally the country against. Yeah, kind of rally the country against.
Hang on a second.
An opposing force.
Can I just say real quick? I thought
yes,
when it started jamming, okay, and the screen gets fuzzy as a result. When I was editing this, I thought something fucked up with the recording.
Oh, that's funny.
No.
But then, it clears up and it looks all normal. And also, just imagine, I made the joke already, but just imagine, if anyone incorporated, jamming on this planes, all it does is cause your speaker to start blaring Bob Marley.
Jamming in the name of love. We're jamming. I hope you like jamming too. Yeah, that'd be fire. Anyway, so yeah, basically, Commander Park and UPEO have granted us these nice new planes from Neucom and sent us on a, quote, peacekeeping, end quote, mission, which is literally just us provoking an attack from General Resource under the guise of Neucom, and the consequences of that will turn into war. So, oopsie doops.
Oopsie poopsie.
Yeah. But still, I love flying the Orcinus, man. It's so cool. It handles so well for an attacker.
What was it, Orpheus? Fighter. It's Persona 3 now.
Yeah.
I don't know why Persona 3 is the first thing I made there. Orpheus is a Persona, but it's
Orpheus.
That's not what should have come to mind first.
Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes.
Me when there is, in fact, another wander in the night.
Dude, holy shit. I love that.
Color Your Night is actually, the best song in the game.
It's actually fucking insane how crazy they went with a bunch of, those, tracks.
Yeah, definitely.
I will say, only one I prefer from the OG, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, is Ass Destruction. But everything else is really good. It's Mass Destruction.
I prefer the original version of Mass Destruction too.
Something, yeah, you did hear me right, but it is Mass Destruction. I just said Ass Destruction.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh no, did I hear you right?
It's one thing. It is one thing specifically, and it's that the it doesn't go as hard as the original.
I know. Yeah, they almost sound like they're kind of phoning it in, and I hate to say that about any vocalist. I'm sure it was a stylistic choice.
Yeah.
But come on, man.
And it's just that song too, because again, every other song.
Everything else is better. Yeah.
And the original songs in there also just again, I mentioned "Color Your Night" before.
Yeah,
they let Lotus Juice sing.
They let him sing. This I know, dude. It's fucking crazy. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, speaking of bless you, okay. Yeah, it did.
That was the softest burp.
That's what they say.
Maybe my ears are just
well attuned.
I don't know. Speaking of saying bless you to people who burp, I've kind of spread that around my job and where I work. And we had a customer come in yesterday and fill out some paperwork for look at that fucker think he can get me. I'm in the best attacker in the game, baby. It's not even close.
Not even close, baby.
Also, I'm engaging in fucking dogfighting with air to ground missiles against planes. Just why they each take 5 to destroy. I'm also running the pulse laser, which isn't as good as a normal gun, but the damage output is excellent. But anyway, so we had the customer come in. They were filling out some paperwork for lost and found, and they did the polite conceal a burp by burping into your hand or whatever.
Yeah.
And one of the other dispatchers, who was the longest tenured employee there, she was like, "Bless you, excuse you," and I was like. Yes.
You got her.
Yeah, I was really in my Master Roshi. Yeah, I was like,
That's great.
Mission complete!
Hey, mission over. Thank you, Falco. Oh yeah, landing limo. Oh, we're about to see the this kind of rough airfield again.
Rough.
What are these arrows? Is that the direction of the
it's guiding you to the airstrip.
They're to guide you and help you. Yeah, they're to guide you and help you land.
But the arrows
the
going in the
down
direction.
arrows.
You're going backwards.
The down arrows. No, the down arrows just mean they're facing down. They just means to lower your altitude.
Oh, they're facing down. Oh, they look like
it does look like they're.
Because I have a tendency.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like in every game that I play, I have it when it comes to Ace Combat. I have a tendency to always like. I always have a tendency to come in high and then cut my air brakes really hard. Oh, look at that! Good airfield.
Wow.
Good airfield.
Wow.
Like a Minecraft texture. I always have a tendency to like approach high and then cut my air brakes, so I just kind of like float down into the landing as opposed to landing. There's no real right. Well, there is a right way to land, but like
communication interrupted. Receiving emergency broadcast.
I mean, as long as you get on the ground safely.
That's what I mean.
Just now,
See, look,
General Resource held a press conference
look at that.
revealing that company building in kind Neucom
Hey,
denies the accusation, countering that all this could have. God damn it!
See, and now this is
that
where they
mission
realize
was a trap. That bastard Park. He's making us start a world war.
Are you certain? What do you think he stands to gain by making Neucom in general fight?
Naturally, he intends to rule the entirety of Usea, maybe even the whole world.
The United States of America.
Yes, the United States of America.
So because, like I said, there is no like. So because, like I said, there is no like government in Usea and in the future where it's just ruled by corporations. If both corporations destroy themselves and all that's left is Park, well, you know, he can basically become the super president.
The super president.
You know, the Neo United Nations would just be like, oh yeah, okay, yep, fair.
It kind of begs the question on like how this affects the other countries.
Yeah, Usea it's only because at this time when they were writing
Usea was the only one that existed at the time.
And also it was considered the biggest country.
Am I still live? We're back at the studio. Let's take a moment to recap our information on this incident. This afternoon at Usea's Port Edwards, General Resource and Neucom plunged into hostilities. The fighting still rages on. The Neo United Nations has ordered UPEO peacekeeping forces to the scene to resolve the situation. Now, what do you think about all this? Well, I gotta say, I think this is the result of direct actions by Bernie Sanders. Like, that's the joke, that one guy blames Bernie Sanders for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, so this next mission is, it's a lot of fun.
Currently, the battle's airspace is in chaos. Other craft-like news helicopters are also present. Watch out for these civilians during the mission. For this mission, you will be flying in the state-of-the-art aircraft Berkut. We expect great things from you. That is all.
So yeah, not only do we get to engage in a mass-scale air-to-air battle, but we get to do it in the Su-43 Berkut, based off the real-life Russian technology tester, the Su-47 Berkut. Now, this plane handles like fucking sex and feels better than it too. It's fast, it's strong, it takes like one missile to blow up most light armored fighters. I mean, you just feel.
When we were recording this, I made a joke about the wings facing forward, but I can't remember what the joke was.
That always happens when I go over, man. I should start writing down the jokes. Yeah, but I also choose the multi-purpose warhead missile, which means that when I shoot one missile, several warheads come out, and
this is a full-blown war.
But what else can we do?
That's the point of UPEO. Is there nothing else we can do besides murder?
Jam alert!
That's the jam alert!
This song, okay?
I'm gonna turn it up.
Now, it may be strange that I put this weirdly, like, ambient kind of empty track as a jam alert, but this song is fucking perfect. Okay. For Eric's question, what is the point?
Up, but that would cause problems with the recording, and as a result, I actually can't hear anything.
Yeah,
I'll hear it for you.
It feels.
That's scary.
This song is the reason I put Jay Miller for this song is specifically because of Eric's question. What is the point of UPEO at this point? Basically, this song encapsulates that. There's just this like weird, empty nothing feeling to this song. Like literally, you hear it in the background of this mass scale air battle between General Resources and Neucom and shit, and civilian aircraft are there, and you're just going in, just hammering everybody. But like, it just feels like why? Like, why were you dispatched to do this? To basically be what your form of peacekeeping is to basically blow up everybody in the airspace? So like, that's why it's like such a jam. It's because it's not in the jam in the sense that I'm gonna listen to this and just be like, fucking, banging my head, rocking out or whatever.
It's great sound
It's a
design.
banger. It's a jam because it's perfect for what the entirety of this path has built to, which is what the fuck does UPEO actually exist? And
but you didn't have to cut
me off. Anyway,
unsettling would be the word I would use to describe it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I think there was a song in the last game, Carrie, that you liked too, where it was just kind of like an ambient kind of like emptiness while, we were like blowing up the submarine that launched the missile at the city that I had to blow up before it killed the city.
Listen,
and it was kind of also this just like empty, kind of quiet. Yeah.
Carrie has been very
similar to also the last mission, the last game too.
Like that. I don't remember that, but that doesn't surprise me just because Carrie has been vocal about how much she likes good sound atmosphere.
I really do, and I like it when it conveys things that are very complex.
Yeah.
Like something like this.
That's my favorite thing is when we say like a song is good and then you give like a very detailed description that like makes everyone go whoa.
Yeah, I'm really sensitive to sound. Not just like how loud or quiet something is, but the particularities of sounds.
The effect that it has on you.
Yeah. Like I was trying to describe, so we have this mic set up at our church, and I was trying to describe to our priest, like she was asking me about, okay, so how is this working? And I was just like getting into these details about how each of the mic setups in different circumstances made me feel like in my body, and she's like, "Well, okay."
It really makes you feel like
you can ask me if you really want to know how it's coming across to people. Like I will give you the most detailed explanation.
Next time hit her with the when a mic is a mic and see if she gets it.
I like how
she would only get it if she were here, though. Like however many years ago that joke.
I like how the only reason that's stuck in our head is because that was the time that I finally got fed up with Gabe vague posting about the technical problem he was having.
Well, I understood it perfectly. When a mic is a mic. Yeah, I know when a mic is a mic.
See, the thing is,
man, don't you hate that?
The thing is, at the time, like, I felt that Gabe was about to go down a long, like, little, like, spiel that wasn't entirely clear on what the problem was.
I am the vague man. They ask me what I am doing, and I say something.
I am the vague man. That's what I am. I am the vague man. You don't know my plans.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, hell yeah. Aboard the Ark. There's something there. I'm not quite sure. I'm going there. I am the vague man.
Right. Oh, right. I forgot about the commander.
Yeah, he just kind of pops in and out.
He's like the most non-character in this entire game.
He is the commander. Yeah, the mission update. More planes to shoot down. Yippee.
Yippee!
Yippee!
We do love violence.
Mein Gott, light.
I don't even know what these planes are. Oh yeah, the fucking...
Meine Mutter hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Kohle trinken darf.
Keep going.
Wie cool ist das bitte?
Keep.
Jetzt sag ich Fortnite und trink Cola. Yippee! Yes, I can quote the whole thing.
If you start it, you gotta finish it.
It feels
the
like
curse.
It goes on too long for a joke,
German
though.
boy's excitement demands it.
Especially
but the thing is,
since Carrie is the one who knows the most German here too.
I don't think that's true. I don't know. I'm
Harry
rusty.
and I would
It's
have
been
to
like
fight to the
10
death
years.
after that.
It's a fight to the death.
We're gonna have to have a rap battle in German. Oh no, I'm gonna lose.
German is
I
the
would lose
easiest language on the planet to rhyme, though. Every word just ends in N.
That's true. You just you could just configure sentence. You could just configure sentences so that unconjugated verbs are at the end.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to the fact that the Germans call capybaras Wasserschweins.
Wasserschwein.
I love that.
Yeah, water pigs.
They're kind of
That's
piggy,
great.
I don't know what they
right?
are.
Yeah, I mean they're
a little. They're a little.
kind of like
Yeah,
round.
They're
and
rodents, right?
chunky and-
Capybara are rodents.
yeah,
I
they
think
are.
so.
They are. They are.
Mission
rodents, yeah.
accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
I did it. I won. I blew up everybody who was causing trouble, and then more people came to cause trouble. And I blew them up too, all for the name of peace enforcement.
Peace and love, serenity and peace.
I gotta tell you, when I quote that whole German Fortnite kid, it just feels way too long to be a punchline. So it's like, it just feels so cringy to quote the whole thing, because it's like, this is way too long for a joke.
Well, that's
There's
exactly
a
the point, though.
76.5% chance of rain in the Marathon region over the next hour. There is a predicted high of 20 degrees Celsius and a low of 15 degrees Celsius. It all started with ATMs having issues. Then,
Oh,
a
man.
huge volume of interrupts have flooded the Electrosphere system, and all
Interrupts, not
information
interruptions.
flowing through has been scattered into disarray. Many banks and other organizations under both Neucom and General Resource have ceased functioning. Theoretically, an incident like this shouldn't be possible in the Electrosphere. We are awaiting further details. This is not an accident. It's the
What about
direct.
the
It's the result
protosphere?
of actions by Bernie Sanders.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
I'm just
has
telling you all
declared-
now. The rest of this part is a cutscene.
Okay.
However, according to General Resources Public Relations Department, all resources to publicize this information are denied.
All right, so the Electrosphere crashed because Ouroboros is fucking around. For us, this attack was inevitable. This is a world ruled by greed, bound by the curses of flesh. Our eyes should have opened to this. In the moment that the old regimes of government and law were overcome by money and enterprise. This is a very important fact, by the way. However, as long as we have our bodies, it is undeniably difficult to free ourselves from our mortal appetites. We live a fettered life,
Oh no, I think I know where this is going.
bound at all times by our desires, held captive in prisons of flesh.
And you don't seem to
Hunger.
understand.
No, I do understand. That's
Libido.
the problem.
Fatigue, even these minimum necessities for the maintenance of our life, can only be obtained through money.
Oh my gosh.
The money.
Humanity has never managed to break free of this curse, and we are painfully aware of it. Mankind, your greatest shackle is your lust-riddled flesh.
No, they're a Gnostic cult.
Yes. Hell yeah.
We're at the airport. All flights have been canceled. On every airline and to every region. No explanation has been given. However, a circulating rumor that General Resource has lost air superiority has thrown the airport into a panic. Hello, everyone. I am reporting to you on location 50 kilometers away. Fuck, can you see it? In these skies, we have recorded numerous formations of fighter planes, all headed for the geofront. Soon, these skies will be shattered. Wait, that's the wrong game.
There are probably still many who misunderstand our rise to action. Certainly, the bloodbath that swims before their eyes looks familiar, an old friend of humanity. But I will only say this. This war, now waged by the militaries of the three organizations of General Resources, Neucom, and UPEO, is only the gate for our desired revolution. That's right. We have a true enemy. It is neither General Resources nor Neucom, to say nothing of the groups like UPEO. With this revolution's success, there will be no need for such powers for us. No, for anyone.
It has been announced that the filtering of certain keywords will be enacted on the broadcasting systems used for media from the General Resource conglomerate. This is the first time that the media censorship has been enforced on such a large scale. Our current show is broadcasted from an independent broadcasting office. As such, we will continue to provide intercepted video, live and uncensored, baby! And now, we return to the backyard sluts. I'm kidding.
We already have the technology for humanity to overcome its limitations. The preparations are complete. Throw away your bodies. This revolution is for you.
Gosh, this kind of stuff makes me sick.
To make your lives truly free.
This really is the second episode in a row where I bring up Lane, isn't it?
And so we make our declaration. The sublimation of all humanity.
Sublimation.
The one and only truth that will let us evolve to the next world. This technology is no fantasy. Let us show you proof. An example of what can be. Dijon. This man lost his body completely through a scheme of General Resource. Even so, he is undeniably real. A life form in the Electrosphere. Life, mind, and consciousness come together. These three powers can combine to form a will that need not be held back by a fragile frame of flesh.
Some of this stuff has to do with Rena,
This
doesn't
ancient
it?
truth has been passed down, by man since before written records. But you need not search history yourself. We show you the way to a life unfettered by the limitations of flesh. We declare, this is humanity's new form. And here we have Dijon, the first in human history, reborn as a bodiless life form. He is the leader of the beginning.
He's the leader of the bunch.
I'm thankful for the valiant efforts you of Sarf poured your hearts into. We have spilled much blood in vain, and had plenty of our own suffering, in the pursuit of a vague ideal of peace, with no rest for our souls in sight. However, today, that era has closed its curtains for good. As such, what I say now, I say, personally, to the aces of Sarf. Now is the time to stand up and join in the revolution. As of today, Sarf is disbanded.
What are we revolving
so come
around?
To the leader of revolutionary of Ouroboros, Abyssal Dijon.
You shouldn't call yourself Ouroboros. I feel like that's cursing yourself.
Yeah, it's just like,
Must be a lie.
it's like saying,
He's the
hey
leader
guys,
of the
we're
coup d'etat?
evil.
Yeah, right? Well, or it describes the fate. The cause of all this is Dijon. Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard.
I'm sorry. I will see this through myself. She gonna destroy him?
Well,
I
next
feel
time on Smash Team Games, we have a lot to unpack.
I'm excited. I don't really know what Rena's whole deal is. I'm sure we're going to find out, but at the very least, I see her trying to resist the mentality that these guys are taking on.
Hang on a second.
Because she's
Gabe,
reconciling herself with the limitations of her physical flesh. And
Gabe, how much
clearly
did you
not.
pack?
2 suitcases,
5 suitcases,
a duffel bag, a day bag, a backpack,
a whole
and
van.
a trash can.
Oh, the trash can too. Can't forget
The only reason I am letting you stay on this trip is because you're the driver.
Yippee!
You have to finish it now.